Yo, what's up, what's up? It's your boy Habit. We out here doing this podcast with my boy. Well, first of all, doing the podcast, the For the Holy Closet podcast with ItzYaBoiiJaime. I want to take some time to tell y'all that I got this EP, Pocho. It's a collection of work that I work really hard on. It has people, really great producers on it, from Enzo to Rich Beats, and of course it's exclusively and executively mastered by EV. So you guys know that when EV's touching something, it's always a fucking masterpiece. So I just heard the final cuts yesterday. Like, I went over and I heard the whole thing for the first time, and from track 1 to track 7, and yo, it's crazy, bro. Like, I ain't even saying it, like, for real. Like, it's probably the best work of art I've put out. It's something that I really put out to tell a story with. So Pocho is like, what originally happened was I wanted to kind of like rebirth myself, so I created a Bitty Blanco, which is another alter ego where I would start rapping in English and Spanish, more predominantly in Spanish, and tapping into what it is to really be from Calexico, going to work in Mexicali. This Pocho was made, like all the beats and all that shit, like we went and recorded in Mexicali. I really wanted to like capture that shit. The reason, and it's called Pocho because when I went over there to record this shit, and the guy recording me I guess he didn't know my name was Habit, or I don't know, and he put Pocho, which, if you don't know what Pocho means, it's kind of like a mean term that describes a person from the United States, a guy that's maybe a little more whitewashed, that is in Mexico, or that doesn't speak Spanish. It's just like all those stereotypes. So he put Pocho, and I saw it. I was like, yo, you put Pocho? He's like, oh yeah, bro. Like, oh, he's Spencer, my bad. And I'm like, oh no, dog, it's cool. Leave it at that. And Pocho was created. So after that, I just really went into detail, like writing and really telling the story and immersing myself into this character and telling real life experiences that I've had, and that's how Pochos came to be, with the help from the producers and engineering and the mix and mastering. Like, we created some shit, bro. So I'm real excited to put that out. I hope y'all take some time to go hear it, bro, because it's been like months of work, years of experience, and a lifetime of, damn, it would have been cool if I'd have thought of a cool word. Fuck. If y'all haven't checked it out, make sure y'all go check out Pocho EP, coming to you on all platforms. HBIT, Bitty Blanco said it to you. Washa. Point is, I was doing that, and I was like looking at the shit you've done, dog, like from For the Holy and like It's Your Boy's page. Yeah. Goddamn, dog. Like, you got some shit on you, bro. Like, I think like super slept on out here, bro. Like a lot of people, like even Evie, shout out Evie, like the Busta fucking placement, that's huge. Enzo has like a bunch of fucking Big Sad placements. Like that's some shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your brother, he shot for big people, dog. You've shot, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, dog, there's some shit to what we're doing out here, bro. And I think it's kind of overlooked, but I think slowly you're breaking that chain. We're breaking that chain. Everybody that's in the movement is breaking it. You just gotta be careful. Like, like that speech where, like, don't trust people and always watch your back. And I had to tell her, like, you know what, Mom? Like, you gotta understand something. Like, I hear you, but this rap shit, like, I love rap so much, and I love the interaction. Like, I know, bro. I know that people suck. I know that there's people that are gonna hurt me. I know that the world is not all nice, Mom. But I like, rest easy knowing that I'm down for that. Like, these are the times, dog, that we need. Like, when we're posting and asking for support and shit, like, this is how y'all support us. Like, these shows, bro, these fucking local artist shows, these things that are being done, like, this is how you gotta, like, this is where we need people to come out and show out and shit. Fantastic. That's the intro.
Alright, yo, what's poppin'? It's For the Holy Closet podcast. Haven't done one of these in like, damn, it's been forever. I think the last one was with you.
That was the last one?
Like the one where you actually sat down?
Just me though. No, when was the last time you set up and did a podcast on like one end, other end? Someone.
I think it was yours.
I think it was mine too, dog. Wow.
At your house. I think that was the.
Hey, if you guys have friends and you guys are in the same artist like creativity brackets, inspire your friends and get them to fucking do stuff. Because there's times I don't want to do stuff, and Jaime gets me to get on tracks that I didn't think I would want to get on. And there's times where Jaime doesn't want to shoot, and I'm like, we have to shoot, and we end up shooting.
Like today.
No, Jaime wanted to shoot. You wanted to do this.
I've been wanting to shoot. I've been wanting to do some content. I've been wanting to do some, but
why? Okay, let me ask you a question. I'm conducting the interview now. Let me ask you a question. Because this is dude, like you and me. Okay, for those of you that don't know, me and Jaime go way back, right? Yeah. I would say there's like so many endeavors with this music shit that we've like both kind of encountered. I mean, not to like toot our own horn, dog, but like I feel like we are like not trendsetting, but kind of like really leading shit in music. You know, like a lot of what we do has a, what would you call it? Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, like it's like, I know, like, you don't want to use the word influence, but like, yeah, it's seen like
we're rap influencers. I wouldn't say that we're influencers like in anything else, like, oh, here's my day-to-day, come watch. But as far as music, I think we are influencers. I think we could say that. Mm-hmm. I think I can say it. Shut up, Fresh Sense.
Nah, I feel you though.
What was I getting at? Oh yeah. So anyways, me and Jaime have been in 1.5 million situations of ideas, like creatively, and one of them is always like, oh, we should do this podcast. Let's do a podcast. Let's fucking. What do you think is the difference between now and like all the other times we're like, oh, we should do that. We should do it. But because this was like urgent. We're like, oh, we need to do that quick.
I think the difference was like we just have a lot to talk about, or like we haven't got the platform to talk and bring up things that we want to. I think that's the difference. How do
you I think I agree with you.
Because it's like I think that's why we felt that urge, like hey, like we gotta do a podcast, because like there's things you want to say, but you know, sometimes you don't want to go and post a story, you know, like not all the time, like, you know, I don't want to feel like even me, I don't post a lot like on my story, like of me speaking of something, but when I do, it's because like I feel like I have to.
I agree, but no, I agree with you 100%. You're right, but there is something else that I think there's another factor at play that I think is like, it exists in my world, and I'm pretty sure like it exists in multiple people's worlds, like that are involved in this music shit. Even people that aren't so close to us, I think they can feel it. But I want to know. I feel that there's a shift going on, like vibe wise. Like, I don't know how much like you believe in, like, I'm not saying like vibes and like, you know, like basic bitch manifest shit, but I really do mean like, do you feel a shift in like where you're headed creatively? Like, maybe like, are you full, like, I feel like I've developed now, and now I'm just like my product is there, dog. Like, let's just push product.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
It's crazy you say that, because I remember I took a trip to LA and I was eating at a Chinese restaurant.
When was that?
Like
I didn't know about that.
Yeah. No, I did tell you.
A rapper friend?
I went to LA and I was supposed to go to the Laker game, but the fires were going on, so they canceled them.
Oh, okay. You did tell me.
So I was supposed to go to the Laker game, right?
You're the past, dog.
I'm not gonna drag the story. I'm just gonna like bring it up, but because I feel like it goes into what you're asking.
Say it. I want to know.
So I was at a Chinese restaurant, bro, and we were sitting down, right? Uh-huh. And the Chinese restaurant, it had like you know, little papers that they put on the table, like In and Out, In and Out gives you and stuff like that. So they had a paper, and it showed like the years of the animals, right? Oof. And I was looking at them and I was like, which animal? And I was a snake. And I was like,
dirty dog, you're a snake, bro.
So my birth.
I think I'm a rabbit, bro. Like some bullshit like that. Anyways, go ahead.
So my birth year is a snake. For 2001, it's a snake. But this year is the year of the snake. And I was like, I was like, bro, low key, that's crazy because this is the first year that I've gone into where I feel excited. Before I even seen that, like I was already saying it. Like,
let me get those snaps, bro.
Bro, I was already like, bro, why do I feel excited?
Rewind. That was it, dog. That was what I couldn't articulate what I was thinking. That's what I feel. I feel excitement. I feel kind of like a little worried too, though. Like a little like stressed.
About what though?
All right. I feel like, okay, cool, good shit. Ready? Like, sit down. This is what this is all about. I feel, dog, that, and you can second and chime in whenever, dog. I'll stop talking. I think that as a rapper, I mean, obviously we're rappers, but as an artist in general, like an artist, no longer is it just making music and sending a demo tape to A&Rs and hoping that you hit. Like, you can make a badass record and that ain't shit, bro. Like, it ain't. We have this pressure on us now to do content, to constantly be promoting our music, which isn't being accepted by. I mean, truthfully, I mean, you be honest. Like, how much real support do you get percentage wise? Like, the percentage of people that have the capability to support you and play your music, I bet you it's like under 5% that are really rocking with you, and that's fine. Like, we're already past that part of like being so mad at that shit. But I think like the responsibilities now, like social media at play now, like we have to be doing like 1.5 million things, dog. And it's like one of the first times that I think we both are like down for it. Like, oh hell yeah, let's do all that shit. Because we've been doing it, like trying to figure it out. I think now we got a grip on it. Because think about it, like, dog, this camera shit, like back then it was always an excuse. We have nowhere to record. Like, oh, we can't do, like, dog, like we're full grown, like we're in the game. I think we've experienced like mad heartbreak where like nothing can hurt us anymore. I mean, maybe I'm sounding too noble about it, but I'm just saying, like, I think the role of a rapper or the role of an entertainer or whatever you want to label us as is a lot of fucking work, dog. And a majority of the time, the shit is just constant failure. You know what, dog? I want you to explain it, because the way you explained this concept to me was so badass. Explain the concept of rap and putting out music being like gambling. Remember you told me that it was like playing slots, dog? Dude, I think about that shit so much, but it's relevant to so many things. Like, and I want somebody to hear that shit, like, cause I really am serious. That shit really, I think about that shit.
I'm trying to remember what I said, but I remember. Okay,
I'm gonna say it. No, I'll start it and then jump in, cause you was telling me I remember we were going back and forth about like TikTok, like algorithms and shit. We were trying to pick up, like, trying to get a grip on what we could do. Cause I'm saying, like,
I know you're talking about now.
Cool. All right, rock it.
So we were going back and forth on TikTok shit and Instagram shit. Yeah. And so I was
trying to get motion, like, of just post, like, understanding, like, cause it's like I'm saying, like, this job is analytics and understanding that shit. So that's what we was doing.
Yeah, we're like, just talking, spitting game to each other, and then pause. So we're talking game,
that's
right?
Enough, Jaime.
And then that's when I seen they posted Instagram made this new feature.
Oh yeah, trials. Which Scotty was all, dude. When trial, he just told me about that. Pause real quick. Okay, Jaime told me about trials like months ago, dog, and Scotty just told me the other day, like, bro, there's these things called trials. I was like, dude, Jaime's been on that shit. I don't even know about all that, dog. Okay, anyway, so the trial, that was so added.
I had brought up trial. We have a group chat with like some rappers, the ones that we did the show in 805.
If you're a rapper in the Valley and you want like a little hub on Instagram to be able to like just communicate, send Jaime or myself a message and we'll gladly add you to that group chat. Yeah. Oh, but serious inquiries only though. Like, if you're really trying to be on game and like know what's happening music wise and you have something to contribute, like, gladly anybody can join us. Just wanted to say that.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like there's some people I need to add. I just haven't thought about it, but
yeah, I was thinking about that today when I sent the message.
So back what we were saying, I was bringing up trials to him because I seen a reel that was talking about trials and explaining like how it works and shit like that. And I was looking, I was like, bro, I was like, this shit's like a game changer. Like if you could use it correctly. So if you don't know what trials is, real quick, it's just like you could post the reel, and if you toggle the trials thing, basically that reel only shows to people that doesn't follow you.
Like recommended audience that doesn't follow you. Like, so, and that's for businesses. That's not just music. That's business. Yeah, any like you sell food, whatever. That's a target audience that doesn't follow you. So that's badass, dude.
And so, like, if it feels like the reel's not getting engagement, it'll obviously stop. But if it feels like if it's catching engagement, it'll tell you, and then it's like, okay, do you want to post it now to your followers, and then you could do that. But so I was telling him, like, bro, it's crazy because we post reels, and then like, you know, sometimes obviously anybody that posts, not all their followers are gonna like the post. So I was just telling him, like, bro, this is a game changer because if you really like use it correctly or take advantage of it, like you can literally like post every fucking day, and it makes your chances even smaller. Because I was telling him, like, it's like a fucking lottery ticket when we post a reel. Once you post a reel for anything on your Instagram regular, it's like a lottery ticket, bro. Like you're just hoping that it hits.
Yeah, you just invested time, energy. Like instead of money, you invested time, energy, your creativeness, whatever the fuck, and you're throwing it out, and you can never you can repost that shit, but you already posted it. So it's like it's a gamble, dog. It really is that. Like here, you spent 2 hours making this fucking 30-second edit or whatever the fuck, post it and hope it makes it. And if it doesn't, you wasted that time. Like that's what I think, dog. Like. Oh, here's another one, bro. And this is, I mean, it doesn't even have to be music related here. This is just like at our age wise. Like, we're like mid 20s, right? I'm 25. You're 20, what?
23.
23. Like, we're like getting, like, we're not 30 yet, dog, but we're already in the mid 20s. Like, we have no excuse anymore, dog. Like, we're grown. One thing that I'm finding, dog, like super valuable and like urgent more than money is time, bro. Like, especially with this rap shit. Like, yeah, I feel like days are just going by. And then the most fucked up part is, like, music time is different from real world time. Like, what's hot in a month is like how do I explain it? Like, dog, like, you can get hot for like 2 weeks and literally that's it. Yeah, it'll die out. Yeah, and it'll die out. Like, music has like no forgiveness with time. Like, how do you feel with that? Do you ever trip out about stuff like that? Like an anxiety of like, fuck, bro, I need to make it. These years are going by.
Yeah, I do. Sometimes I do be sitting there like, fuck, like I have all these ideas in my head and sometimes I can't. I get frustrated. This is my problem, I think. Like, answering your question, I think my problem is like, since I know like what I'm capable of, I set myself a high standard already, and there's these ideas that I want to do that I can't do because I can't do them alone. So like I feel like sometimes I get frustrated, like, fuck, like I want to do this idea and I can't because I don't have someone around me that kind of like knows.
You know what though, Jaime? You know what I think though, dog? Like, yeah, that's true, but that's everybody's problem. Is like you don't have the resources. But one thing that you do, and I'm saying it, and I'm kind of outing you on it, but it's because there are people like you, dog. And I tell you all the time, and I was like that too. I just had to like get so beat the fuck down that I'm here now. Like, yeah, you can't do everything. You can't do everything. Like, you, Jaime, have a gift. Like me, dude, I just rap. I cannot shoot a video. I'm barely kind of cutting shit up, but I'm not an editor. I don't know how to do that shit. I cannot record my own song. Like, if I didn't have engineers, I'm fucked. Like, I have no career. Like, you do, dog. I could promote a show. I could do shit like that, but I don't have like a dying passion for it, like in rap. Like I do to just rap. And you have other passions, dog. And I feel like you try to spread yourself so wide because you're so caring about other people. And I was like that too, dog. Like, you saw what I went on my story. Like, you know, like, I have no hate, bro. Like, I'm not like upset at motherfuckers. Like, I'm about what I'm doing, and along the way, if there's something to correct, there's something to correct. Like what I said, like about these shows, like we don't get plays at these shows. Like, people don't throw shows for us. Like, that shouldn't be a rapper's responsibility. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, and it sucks, dog, that you have this talent and you can just focus on that craft and just fucking perfect that shit. But because of like just lack of like, maybe it's communication, bro. Like, maybe it's communication. I don't know what it is, but it's when you spread yourself too too thin. Like trying to do multiple things, dog. It's hard to focus on one, bro. Like,
Yeah,
it's very hard. And you do so many things, bro. That I would that's a big thing, dog. That I see with you, cause you have hot music. You guys haven't heard what this motherfucker has in the vault, bro. But you're busy shooting videos and shit, you know?
yeah, I feel it.
Because I'm saying, dog, like, I think you even more, like, yeah, like, I would say more than me, dog. I really am being honest. Like, I think you have more, the pool that you have, or like the status, like, as far as like entertainment wise, like what For the Holy Closet has turned out to be, what It's Your Boy has built.
Yeah.
You know, like along the way, like I think everybody in the valley, like that is doing music, has to go through For the Holy Closet or through It's Your Boy at some point. Like,
Yeah, I feel it.
That's heavy, bro. Like, how do you ever think about that?
I honestly, I have never really thought about it like that.
Yeah, dog. Like really think about almost every artist. Like, starting from me to, like, I don't know, who was the last person you shot?
This one named Demon Money.
Oh yeah, shout out Demon Money, bro. Hey, he's got some shit, dog.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rappers that are, dog. Like, I remember back then, like.
Yeah, I was like, I don't really hear nobody in there.
And if you did, they're like, But now you got like that Demon Food, Ice, fucking. Who else? Regal is posting his reels like crazy, dog.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get him to drop something, dog.
You know what's crazy though? Like, going back to what we were talking about, what I do think about sometimes, and goes back to like what we were saying, like we get caught up in other shit. Like, I feel like what it is too is like, I feel like I was subconsciously thinking, like, without knowing, like, okay, like, yeah, I could make a song. Yeah, I could shoot a video. Yeah, I made a video. But I feel like sometimes to the people it's like, okay, you can make a song. Okay, you have a music video. All right, you could do it, but now what? Like, what? Like, show for it. Like, you know, I feel like sometimes, like, that will get caught up in my head, and that's what makes me want to do something like even bigger, you know?
I can relate with the thought of that, like, cause there's a lot, like, that's another thing, like making a song and doing a video and all that shit, like that's so much time, like, when you and energy that's another thing people don't get, like, to make a song, like, you have to sit there and write it, like, first it's okay, we're gonna get into that. Point is, like, yeah, dude, I get what you're saying, like you have to do so much that you don't know what to do with the end product. Like, so much energy went into building the product, the end product. You're like, what the fuck do I do with it? But that's where I think right now it's different. Because I think we have these products now, and they're good now. Like, I don't know what I could change on my shit anymore. Like, I love how I sound. Like, I think, like, I'm like, that's me, bro. Like, that I already have Habit, Bitty Blanco. Like, that's my shit. Like, and now I think you and me, like, if you and me, which we do, okay, I'm going to break the news. We have a single coming out. Me and Jaime have a single coming out. And I think with that one single, our brains together could easily make like 20 reels now with the knowledge we have.
Yeah, for sure.
With the knowledge and everything that we've seen, like, now it's different. You know what I'm saying? That could be, that's what I'm saying. I think we're just like, we're we elevated to another level now where it's like, the product, it's just fuck, bro. Like, we just need exposure because everything else is set. Because we could shoot if we really wanted to, we could shoot a amazing video tomorrow. You and me, like, we could go wherever the fuck we wanted to, ask and set it up. Like, we can do these things. Like, that's the thing, bro. Like, that's another thing that me and Jaime talk about a lot. Like, how like the reality of really doing things that you want to do. It's not that crazy to do them, bro.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I've seen you, dog. Like, you give an experience, bro. Like, what's one of the craziest moments, dog? And I know it's such a basic question, but I think it's cool, like, given what we just talked about. Like, where was a moment? Because I've had them, bro, all the time. Like, where that you're like, you stop what you're doing. You're like, bro, like, what the fuck? I'm here right now. As I know you've been on stage and shit. Like, I know what you've performed in rock shows. I've seen you do it. You've been on stage with heavy hitters, whether you were filming or just kicking it, you know? Like, where was the moment and like really try to give me a real good description of what that felt like, that captured moment, because I know you capture that moment. That's how great that feeling is.
I feel like I've had a few, but like the biggest one, bro.
And you don't have to rank it. I know it's hard. Like just the first one that came to mind or whatever.
I don't know, bro. It's hard. I feel like I don't want to sound cocky either, but I feel like I've been in a couple situations where I do like. I'm like, okay,
you have.
Like let me
you have. It's not
like
cocky.
let me look around real quick, because I know like not everyone gets his chance, you know? And I feel like there's been a lot, like, but I feel like the one that probably took me back like the most it's hard, bro. I don't know.
Nah, it's because like that was one thing. I knew that was gonna be a hard question for you, because what was it? I think yesterday or the day before, I was on your Instagram. I was looking at like how your reels looked and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing, bro. Like when you have homies, bro, like you guys gotta go back and forth with each other, help each other out and shit. So the point is, I was doing that and I was like looking at the shit you've done, dog. Like from For the Holy and like It's Your Boy's page.
Yeah.
God damn, dog. Like you got some shit on you, bro. Like I think like super slept on out here, bro. Like a lot of people, like even Evie, you know, shout out Evie, like the Busta fucking placement, that's huge. Mm-hmm. Enzo has like a bunch of fucking Big Sad placements. Like that's some shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your brother, he shot for big people, dog. You've shot, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying, dog, there's some shit to what we're doing out here, bro. And I think it's kind of overlooked, but I think slowly you're breaking that chain. We're breaking that chain. Mm-hmm. Everybody that's in the movement is breaking it.
I feel like too though, like when you do get in those rooms though, you realize how easy it is.
Yeah, you realize that a lot of people are like human beings. You're like, bro, like, why are they all like? I'm way better than him. I mean, not even to be like that, but type shit. Yeah. Like you are a normal human being, bro. Like you just right place, right time.
'Cause you know, a moment I got that.
This is what I was waiting for.
I would have said this is the most struck moment, but I would say it's the most moment where I'm like, bro, like it not that, like, it's not that hard to like get in this position. Was like when I went to the Pomona show, like.
Oh, when everybody with that big ass show. Yeah, who was doing that?
It was Weirdo, Young Rich, and Lefty Gunplay.
Oh yeah, the Familia, that tour. Yeah, that was a crazy show. That was a crazy lineup.
So
bro,
when I was there, bro,
that was big time.
You know, 22 was there too, but he didn't perform.
Yeah.
And like I was there, bro, and I'm just kind of like, I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, bro, like this was right here, this. Like I could like I was already in the position to easily talk to them, just from just showing up to the show, like just showing up. Like obviously when I got there, I seen Fat Guapo, and then he got me in, and then but when we were there before the show started, like just being around them, like just seeing it, it's like I think like, bro, when I seen Lefty Gunplay, I was like, bro, I wanted a picture, but I didn't get to get one.
Okay, I'll tell you right now.
But like that was a moment, bro. Like I was right in front of Lefty Gunplay. Like, you know, I was able to say what's up to him. And like for some people, they might be like, oh, like this or whatever. Yeah. But nah, like, do you see like the amount of like
content he's huge right now, bro. Like
behind him is crazy, bro. Like
dog.
OTR does a good
that
job.
Studio that we went to.
Mm-hmm.
No, that studio that we went to, OTR, the wrecking spot. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, before we had went, I had gone, I think like a month or two, and this is when Lefty had put out the fucking, that first one, dog, the underneath my Raider sweater, Beretta, you know which one? Anyways, whatever, like when he first busted out, like, and he was already hot, he was popping like a la verga, and we was at that studio, bro. And like there was, we knew like they had already been like, oh yeah, like Lefty's pulling up or Lefty's here or whatever the fuck. But we went to do our thing and we did our thing, and I was like, and I could hear like that it was popping in the front, like in another studio. Like we had our thing going and they had their thing going.
Yeah.
And I think I was like, I had rapped or something. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette or something. And I went outside and I walked out and like Lefty is right there, and like I seen him, bro. And, like, he's smoking a cigarette, too. And he's on the phone, dog. And he was just, like, on the phone, like, so loud. He was like, oh, yeah, like,
yeah, I got money now. Like, what? I don't give a fuck. Like, I got money now, and I'm sitting there, dog, and whatever. That's cool, you know. Like, that's how he felt. But I remember like hearing him and thinking, like, damn, dog. Like, I wonder what my reaction, like, because we're standing in the same fucking place right now, doing the same thing. Like, we're the same, bro. I mean, like, in the sense, like, we're two human beings that are in the same exact place right now.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you made other decisions that got you to where you're at now. Like, you're popping and shit. I'm where I'm at, you know, like, but we're in the same place. So, and I'm seeing how you're acting, like, with your fame or whatever. Like, and I was just thinking, like, all right, dog, well, take note of that shit and just remember, like, how you want to, like, how you gonna move, how you gonna, you know, like, because you can be there, you're right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, those are, I catch you, I get what you're saying. Like,
I feel like
Lefty just be inspiring the nation. Shout out Lefty.
it is one of those moments though where like you just have to be there to kind of understand the feeling. It's,
You know what's something, dog? I'm gonna switch up to something I wanted to ask you earlier. One thing we haven't done I don't know when was the last time we did it. I think it's been years, maybe like a year and a half or something. But I don't remember your studio process, like your create, like you in the booth.
like when I was recording in your house.
Well, yeah, that's all we've done. Like, dude, I don't think we've never been in a studio together to work. Like I don't think we've ever done that.
The only time was like, I remember when I went to your house a couple times and I was recording you, and then there was one time where like I was recording myself while you were like doing something.
Yeah.
But we never like, the only time was the cipher.
Yeah, but that doesn't really count because we was there working too. We was like co-managing shit. No, I'm talking about
like just us two pull up.
Like do you have do you have a ritual, dog? Like when you're gonna go to the studio, do you have like a? I do, dog. I'm very specific.
I wouldn't say ritual. I wouldn't say ritual. Nah, I don't think I have one.
Nah.
I would just say I have like I have my own like process, and then
like when you're recording, do you think you're a picky person, like when you're making music?
Like beats?
No. Like as far as like laying a vocal down, and then you're like, I want this in and out, and I want it like this, and I need a ad lib here, like, and like I'm gonna record line for line. Like, how do you record, dog?
I've recorded. I think I've only recorded one song line for line.
You've done a whole like 2-verse song with the hook line for line?
Nah, I think it was just a verse.
Fuck.
But
did it sound crazy? Which song was that?
I don't remember, but I remember I did it.
Slow motion overlaps.
Yeah, I think that one I did it a little bit, but
I like that, dog, a lot.
My process is just mainly like I don't write first at all. What? I don't write first. I forgot who I was talking to, and they were saying like I write and then I find a beat, and I was like, what?
Oh, I could do that.
I can't.
Sometimes I write lyrics to a whole beat and forget the song, and then I'm like, somebody sends me a dope ass beat, and I'm like, oh fuck, and I just take those lyrics and put them when they fit.
Like my process is I'll there'll be a day like sometimes like I'm just chilling, I'll look at beats and I'll hear a hard beat and I'll just like it, but I won't write to it. I just like it.
You just keep it.
I just like it because my process when I record is like, okay, like
how long do you take to write a song? Normally, average. I know everything's different, but like if you had to like take, like if you wrote 5 songs and you had to take the average time of how long it took you, how long do you?
I'll say an hour.
An hour? Yeah.
Like finished.
Yeah, like with breaks in between. Like, do you sit and write a whole song, or do you do like a fucking 4 bars here and then I write 6 later?
No. So like, it's like this. Like I find my beat, right, and then what I do is like I'll mumble over the beat like 6 times. Like 6 times, and then I like once I'm like, okay, I know I did a couple good like mumbles, and I'll just go back.
Okay, by mumbles you mean like you're catching flows. So if the beat's playing, you're like, no.
Yeah. I'm catching flows. So
you're memorizing the flows, and then you're gonna just put in the words later, type shit.
Yeah, like I'll play it back and forth like on that flow, and then I'll write to the flow.
Yeah, okay.
So,
I do that.
So I'll sit there and finish the whole song in an hour, like done.
Are you able to? Because you know what's one thing I do? Like I do that. What you're saying, like the flow thing, I do that, but I'm so scattered with how I write. Like, I'll wake up in the morning, just fucking, like, first thing in the morning, and like, write, like, 16, like, a whole verse, and then be like, fuck this, bro. Like, I love it so much, like, I'm gonna just leave it for a little bit, and then, like, go on with my day, and then, like, pick up my son, and then, like, hey, play some Xbox. I'm gonna go write a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be writing like that. Sometimes I'll even just think of a hard-ass one-liner and go write the line, and just later get to it. I was gonna
say that. Sometimes I'll just be in the car and I'll hear a song
that says something hard,
and then you're like, I want to say that but not copy it, and then like I'll think of a line sometimes, or sometimes
dude, yeah, bro, not copy it is the most important part.
Yeah, don't copy
that shit sounded so hard, and I wanted to say that, but I can't. I'm gonna try my best to find that. Or you find a cool slang word that they use, and you're like, oh, I like that word.
So it's either like that, or I'll hear the bar and I'll be like, what would I say after that if I were to say that? And I'll have it's funny because I have it in my notes. Like, I have this thing in my notes because I write all my lyrics in my notes.
Yeah.
So I'll have I have this whole thing in my notes where it's just one bars, and so whenever I get
oh, you use that as a whole placement for 3 more?
No, I use them as singles. So if I'm writing a song and I'm like, fuck, I don't know how to go into the verse, I'll grab a bar from there,
yeah, and then stack off of that.
It'll help me, yeah.
That's dope.
So I have a vault of single bars.
Of little brain,
little starters,
little fucking brain blasts. Oh shit, dog, I've never thought about that. That's genius, bro.
Yeah, that's low key.
Holy shit, that's so smart, bro. Cause you know what, dude? I'll think of lines that are cool, and I'll write 3 bars, and I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna just leave it and forget about it. But if I did that,
it helps, bro.
Wow.
I was able.
Holy shit.
I was able to. That's how I think I'm able to write songs fast.
Can I tell you an exercise that's cool too? Since you shared that one, that's really cool. If you are, that's a gem. That really is, bro. That's free game. Charge them for that, bro. If you're an artist, dog, and you are specifically a rapper, and you know, I'm gonna speak rapper talk. In order to start the 4 bars, right? Because everything's a 4-bar cadence, boom, 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 type shit. So, if you ever are lacking to get a jog, your brain blast or whatever, dude, write those one-liners, because that is fucking genius. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm not even lying. Here's one that I do, and this, you don't need to do this anymore. This is more for the rookies, people that are learning how to really rap. You know what's the best exercise of all time to master flow? To really know how to flow?
What?
You take lyrics from one song, let's say, just for instance, fucking They Not Like Us, right? A lot of people know that song by heart. Take that shit, take those lyrics, and rap them on another beat, and then rap that on another beat, and then on another beat. And if you're able to form the same fucking lyrics to any bars, any beat, you've mastered flow. You know how to adjust your flow. Feel free to add words or take out words and shit. You know what I'm saying? That is something that I do to this day, bro. Sometimes I'm driving and I'm hearing an old fucking 2016 song, and I just start rapping modern lyrics to it. And you'll even get whole song ideas off of that, because you're mixing 6 things, bro. You know what I mean? So that's a good one that I like to do.
I never thought about that one either.
Do you ever go into the studio with snacks? I need snacks.
Snacks? Nah.
Dude.
I think I get too locked in for a snack. Cause since I'm doing everything, I'm not
oh yeah, that's true. I forgot. You're a fucking jack of all trades. You're doing all that shit. My lazy ass is just sitting there eating gummies and shit. Fucking, I'm in the studio, dog. I need gummies. June, shout out June, Cronus, sorry. Cronus is like that, dog. He put me onto that. He got me into that. When he's in the studio, dog, because he's on the computer, and he had gummies here, in arm's reach, bro. And ever since then, dog, when I go to the studio, I need orange juice, a Monster, a water, and a pack of gummies. And then any other snack that anyone else wants to bring. But those are mandatory. You could ask Scotty, bro. Monster, orange juice, water, and fucking gummies and a vape if someone has one.
Copy's like, I'm gonna get your pregame for the studio.
Dude, really? No, it's not even that cool. It's more like a baby. Like, okay, pack this motherfucker's bag. Like, put your shoes on. It's time to leave.
You get in the car. You got my stuff, right?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, like, can I get some orange juice? He's like, okay, yeah, here, orange juice is in the bag.
They didn't have the flavor you wanted, but you got.
Like, oh, he's like, all right. Well, then there's juice at home, bro. Type shit, bro. I really like that.
Do you have like when you lose inspiration to like make a song, do you have something that you go to that instantly just like helps it? Because I do.
No, I don't. I suffer from writer's block. When I do get it, it's like it depress. I really do go into a. Luckily, but I've learned what I need to do. Like, I stack so much music. Like, I have a vault of music, mastered songs, like ridiculous amount of music.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, tampoco. But I have a lot of songs ready because I know that time comes. It lasts about a month, and I can't. And I tried a lot of things that were gonna like, help me break that. And I just have come to the acceptance that I get writer's block. There's nothing I can do. So what happens is I get writer's block. I can't write. I start disliking rap because I can't make it. So it pisses me off. And I'm like, fuck this. I don't even want to hear rap. And I just listen to like Metallica.
Some different shit.
Just hard shit or like or reggae for vibes. Like it's either hardcore shit like fucking like just locked in, and then or reggae so that I'm still like happy and shit, you know what I mean? And then eventually what happens is I'll hear a rap song by accident, and then I'm gonna get comfortable. I hear a rap song by accident, and then I hear something that's hard as fuck, and then I'm writing like 4 songs after that, 5 songs, like probably a whole album. Like
I get like that sometimes too. Like,
but what do you do? I'm curious. Cause that gem that you said earlier was unfucked, dog. So I'm curious. What the fuck?
So what I do is like it's because sometimes I get these feelings like
I kill people. It helps. It helps me. It's like I do really hard drugs.
Nah, but like I'll get these feelings where like I'm like, oh, I want to make a song so bad, but I can't write. And
I'm sorry, no, I was just thinking that most outlandish shit you could say. Like when I can't write, I get loaded, bro.
I start on a sick one.
I go torta hunting and I'm good. Come back with so many experiences.
I start thinking like that old man from Saw and shit.
All right, what do you do? Now what you really say is gonna sound so whack. So I go sit in the field.
Nah,
I go to Buckland Park.
Just fucking lay on the ground in the grass.
Copy does that too.
I actually haven't even been to the park in forever.
I haven't been to. I went to go film something at the park. I don't go. I went to the baseball park because my son plays t-ball. I mean regular baseball now. Shout out Calexico Little League.
Shout out the team. Shout out the team.
Shout out the kids, bro. Bro, when we make it, and by make it I mean like have money, like insane amount. I really challenge each other to see who can like be most charitable. Cause dude, there was nothing growing up really, and it's worse it seems now. Like, there's not even football for kids. At least in Calexico. I don't know other places. But, like, my son, dog, like, he just can play baseball or soccer. That's it. And that's it. Like, what if he's a good graphic designer one day?
Yeah,
and he just never gets to tap into that.
Yeah, that sucks, bro. I remember, too, like, in Calipad, they don't have a lot of, like...
Anything?
They don't have anything. Like, I remember there was only, like, basketball and fucking the baseball, like sport. And then, like, for high school, there's not a lot of options for, like, your extra class.
You don't even have a big... the high school's not even, like, with a lot... It doesn't even have a lot of students, huh?
And then when I went to Brawley, my senior year, it was, like, there was more things to choose from. I was like, bro... I was like, nah, I could only imagine the fucking big ass schools in the city.
Calexico had cool electives. I'm not gonna front, but I'm talking about more like
good ones.
I'm talking about more like shit for like youngsters, bro. Like there's
like
no
entertainment to tap in.
There's no music outlets. Like actors, bro. Like acting, dog. I think it's so. I've developed
two things, and shout out Cut and Soul because he's one of the reasons. Cut and Soul, he made me really like understand fashion design, like how to put together pieces, like how badass that is. Mm-hmm. And another one that I've been like really like appreciating is acting. Like actors, like to really go into a role. Like I want to act one day, dog. Mm-hmm. I'm going to act one day, but it'd be cool for like kids like to fucking start learning, like, cause acting, like once you, I can act, bro. You know, once, but it took like your brain to kind of like catch on to it. Like all you need to do is act, like really act like that's happening to you. Like you gotta really like feel that shit. Yeah. And I feel like if there was like a place where kids can learn improv and shit, like, you know how many comedians, how many actors, fucking real influencers that influence like an actual movement to follow, like not Ash Trevino shit. Like I'm talking about some real shit. Like
Ash Trevino.
Nah, hey, dude, hey, I don't know. Dude, Jaime, you're a perfect stereotype for what Ash Trevino likes, bro. If Ash Trevino saw you, bro,
I don't know who she is. I don't want to know what she is.
You don't know who she is?
No, I know who she is, but I don't want to know nothing about
He's team shoddy, babe.
I seen it on TikTok a few times, and I don't tap in at all.
I think it's fucked up.
I ain't trying to tap into none of that shit. I think it's just irrelevant to me. Like, I don't want to. It's just like drama. Like,
dude, I don't know why. Like, it's like one of those things that I can't look away from. You know what else dude, people's TikTok algorithms or like their feeds will tell you about that person.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why, bro, but I get like a really like comfort, like you know when you're comfortably staring at something, like the fuck am I doing? Like I'm just super comfortable. Mm-hmm. I love seeing people package candies, bro. Package candies, and I also like when people act like fucking what are they called? Like fucking NPCs.
Oh, and they're just
they're just like standing there and like. Yeah, they'll send something.
I'm not gonna lie. I've sat through probably two of them, like for a good like 10-20 minutes, like just like what the fuck is this? And I'm not gonna lie, I got caught up in it, like bro,
it's dangerous, bro. That's so dangerous.
But not enough to make me want to donate though.
Oh yeah, I'm never fucking donate to that.
Let me put $1 in here.
I would, but you know what though, dog? You know what? And then that shit would make me think like, who the fuck donates to people like that? But when I started going live on TikTok, I started getting some donations, bro, from random people, and I started realizing what that is, bro. And it's so sad, dog. Those people, dog, are just so lonely, bro, and like just paying so you see their names, dog. I refuse to go live on TikTok, dog. No, yeah, bro.
Wait, go back.
Yeah, dude, no, there's a lot of moral shit that I'm learning, bro, that I don't. That's why I don't go live on TikTok anymore. That's fucked up. I don't like that shit. I don't want gifts. And I would say, don't send me gifts. I would say, don't send me gifts. I'm not here for that.
Nah, you said some crazy shit right
now. Okay. The people that send money on TikTok to these content creators, like, maybe not all of them, but a majority of them are just because they're dying for somebody to notice them. Like, either the creator or they want the people there to see that they exist.
Bro, my mind is fucking blown right now, dog.
Bro, that's sad, right? I mean, I don't know. Some people, I don't want to necessarily profit off of that.
Because that shit makes a lot of sense.
You know why, dude? Okay, fine. I'll be super vulnerable with you. You know how I know that? Because I've felt that. I've been in the points, like, before I started rapping, like, I've wanted them to know I existed. Like, when I would be on lives, I remember going on Fora's lives a lot. Do you remember Fora? No? He's a rapper.
I know who Fora is, but I don't know why I just never got into it.
Like, I would listen to Fora, and he would go live a lot, and I would go in his lives when I was, like, 16 or 15 and be, like, so, because I was already rapping. And I was like so desperate, like, dude, just please, like, I don't even give a fuck, like, just recognize it. I'm here, dog, because I do what you do, and like, you know. So when I started going live and I was seeing that, I was like, I hope that's not what's going on here. Actually, I don't even want to do this anymore. Fuck this shit. That's not even fun. That's not cool, dog. I mean, I like it. Like, Instagram Live is cool. I'll do that. You know?
Nah, you blew my mind right now, dog. For real. I'm not like, nah, for real. It's like, that shit's crazy, dog.
This just in, Jaime.
That shit, like,
Jaime shuts down his TikTok.
It's because, like, bro, I don't know.
But that's in a lot of things, bro. A lot of shit is like that. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's another thing. Like, that's why I think you and me have stayed so locked in, because you and me morally. That's, dude. Like, I know I'm loud and shit, but like, really, dog, I try for my people. I really do. I really am for the better of everybody. Like, I just happen to like rap. Like, I just love rapping. That's it. Like, that's the selfish part of me, is I just want to do it rapping. Whatever it is, I'm down for that.
Yeah.
And you're like that too, dog. Like we really are here for more than just us, bro.
Yeah.
That's why that TikTok shit resonates with you, dog.
That shit's crazy, though.
Bro, it's a bummer, low key, huh? Yeah, dog. Like, I don't wanna. It's fine. Like, I see you. Just send an emoji and I'll read the name out. That's cool. Like, you don't gotta send nothing.
Now, if I ever go live and they send something, I have to say the name now. I have
dog.
to say the name.
He's gonna return it. Right?
Hey, I'm gonna be on TikTok live and then they're gonna donate and be like, "Are you okay?"
He's like, damn.
Let me end this live. Are you okay?
Juan just donated 2 cents. Fuck. It was good, bro.
I slide in the comments, slide in the DMs, bro. Talk to me.
Let me send you my number, dog.
Talk to me, dog.
Call me, bro. Call me right now. FaceTime me, dog. I want to see you. You good, bro?
Yeah, I tripped out.
Oh, dude. Oh, okay, yeah. Bro, I was saying, like, that's something, dog, that we gotta always be conscious of, is like constantly thinking of shit like that is gonna get you morally right, and it's only gonna make your career better, dog. That's one thing I think about too. Like, good karma in this game is good karma. Like as long as there's a good outcome, bro, I'm down for the shit. Like, I'm down for it. Like, you know what I mean? Especially in rap. Like, I love rap so much. Like, I was having a conversation with my mom the other day. All right, this is gonna get deep. Like, we was really, like, I cry a lot, dog. I'm super emotional. Like, I cry with the homies, bro. Like, I'm just like that, dog. So I was with my mom, and my mom has always worried about rap. Like, I could see a worry in her. And then the lifestyle that I've lived and shit I've done, like, it hasn't helped my case either, you know. Luckily, you know, right now where I'm at, I'm doing good. Like, I'm the best I feel I've ever been in my life, like, mentally. So I went and I was chopping it up with my mom, like, just talking to her. And I was telling her about this rap shit, like, this EP that I'm going to drop. And, like, I was telling her, like, yeah, like, people, you know, like, shit's getting more real. She's, like, looking at me. And she's, like, you just gotta be careful, like, you know, like that speech where, like, don't trust people and always watch your back. And I had to tell her, like, you know what, mom, like, you gotta understand something. Like, I hear you, but this rap shit, like, I love rap so much, and I love the interaction. Like, I know, bro, I know that people suck. I know that there's people that are gonna hurt me. I know that the world is not all nice, mom, but I like, rest easy knowing that I'm down for that. Like, it's like me working out, bro. Like when you work out, you're in pain. Like, it hurts you. Your muscles are tearing, bro. But your mom isn't tripping about that pain. She's like, you know, she's encouraging you. Yeah, keep going working out. Like, I'm doing that. Like, I'm going through pain. Yeah, like, it hurts me. Like, people are talking shit on the net about me, or people may have a view of me that isn't true, or people might just straight up hate on me. Like, damn, that fool's a fucking corny as fuck. You know, like, for no reason, just hater shit, dog. But I'm cool with that. Like, I'm okay with that, because I love what I'm doing so much that, all right, hate on me, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's just one of those things where, like, you want this, like, being here in the rap game, and then you already know what comes with it, so you're already accepting it. Like, okay, if I do something and someone does me dirty when I do this, like, you're like, like, I already know. Like,
yeah, like, nothing new. Yeah, like,
so I feel like that's what you're saying. Like, you know, like, you're telling your mom, like, bro, I kind of know what comes with this, so I'm okay with getting hurt. I'm okay with those things hurting me, because this is where I'm trying to be. And you have to go through there.
And I told her too, like, and that's what that's just, like, getting back to the point that I'm trying to say is, I told her, like, and another thing you gotta understand is, like, I ain't doing this for me. Like, it's not for, like, don't think, mom, that I'm just doing this shit, like, out of just wanting to live that life. Like, I genuinely, where I'm at now, I feel like I need to do this. Like, I feel like there's a lot of people, like, when I make it rapping, and by make it, I mean, like, bringing an eye to where I'm at, and a respectable, like, damn, like, hey, wait, you did it. I think a lot of people around me
and even if we're not locked in, like just the fact that I'm from here can do something, you know, like Diego Najera, dog, skater. Look at that skate park, bro. Like, look at these skaters. Look at these, dude. He got sponsored. Look at Andy. Andy doing that shit made a lot of kids here want to box. I know that for a fact, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can do that shit, bro. We can really do that shit. And that's what I was telling my mom, bro. Like, and I know that you have that same thought because you're always trying to do shows and include everybody, you know? Like, I think that ideology that you have, that I have, a lot of people in the Valley have, they just don't talk about it enough to know that we have it in common is that, bro. That shit is the best thing you can have. It's fuel, bro. It's gas. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
You have anything you want to announce? The smirk.
I have a show.
What?
A show?
What show? I'm sorry.
At Diosa.
Diosa.
On March 20th.
Shout out Diosa for
the flyer's not out yet, so I mean, if anything changes, then this date is wrong.
For being one
as of right now, it's March 20th. The flyer's not out, so but it should be out by the time this video is out.
Shout out Diosa for putting on the
shout out Diosa. I want to say this though. For real, shout out to Diosa and shout out to Juan there, because when I was talking to him, I feel like out of everyone I've talked to, I don't want to say no business names or anything, but I feel like he's the one that really kind of like understood what I was trying to do, or like understand the vision, because he's done it. So like that, I really like that, because when I was talking to him, like I felt comfortable. Like I was like, damn, like.
And that's the big deal, what you're saying, because you've dealt with, I think, damn near every fucking venue in the Valley, almost.
Like, I was sitting
for him to get that must be. So shout out to him, dog.
For real, because I feel like I didn't have to explain myself to him. I didn't have to, like, you know, like.
I wasn't present, so I don't know, but all that. Yeah, that's cool to know that he understands.
I didn't have to explain myself. I didn't really have to, like, explain my vision into depth and make him understand, like, he already kind of knew like what's up. And
if I may ask, without giving too much away or spoiling your surprise more than I already did, what is your vision? Like, what can you kind of? This is news to me too. I mean, I knew about the show, but I really don't. I don't know like all the details, and I don't mean like all the specific ones. Just like more or less, like what is it? What is
as in that aspect?
As in what's the show gonna be? What do you mean? Like what show are you throwing? Who's involved?
The show
as of right now, like what is it gonna look like?
The show is obviously local artists. Me, Baby Ice,
Shout out Baby Ice.
Mexican on the Move, and
Shout
Rigo.
Out Mexican on the Move.
So
and Rigo. Hey, that's gonna be a cool show, bro.
That's a sick lineup.
That's a sick lineup. All those people know how to perform and rock a crowd. That's dope. So I think everybody in the Valley is represented there, right? Brawley, El Centro, Galicia. Gotta get some Holville rappers out here soon.
But the vision is just, you know, like just giving a stage for us, bro.
Yeah.
Just giving us a stage to present ourselves.
And this is just the first one.
This is just the first one. This is
if people pop out and it does well.
Yeah.
Do a call, bro. Do a PSA right now. And this is, I'm gonna do the fucking PSA, bro. These are the times, dog, that we need. Like when we're posting and asking for support and shit. Like this is how y'all support us. Like. These shows, bro, these fucking local artist shows, these things that are being done, like this is how you gotta, you know, like this is where we need people to come out and show out and shit. So go ahead, tell them from your aspect, what do you like, how much you need people to do this, like how much just showing up can advance a lot of shit for people, not just you and me, like for every artist out here and fun shit out here.
No, this is definitely like a show that I do need like the most support, like the biggest, because this is a chance for like us to show the owner that like, hey, there is a scene out here.
All right, technical difficulty, sorry. What we were saying was that when it comes to the show that you're throwing at Diosa, that it's important now. Like, these are the moments where we're like asking like our fans or like just Valley people or like anybody that's just trying to like or just fucks with the movement. Like, this is where it's like, yo, show out, because like we have like hours and days and years invested in this shit, and that's an important point that I think that's an important point that I think we need to get like across to people, like the support that us artists need.
Yeah, I just think it's very important for like if you're watching this and you're thinking about going to the show, I would recommend just please going, just to show like Diosa, like, you know, that we do have a rap scene, that there is people that are interested, there is people that want to see us perform, and that just gives Diosa able to give me more leverage to do something there, give me a Friday or Saturday, or, you know, do something bigger for the rap scene.
I would even say if you're thinking of going, go. And if you don't consider going, like, consider going, because this shit is something foreign to the Valley. In the sense, like, we don't have shows. I don't think people know what it is to go to shows here. Let me just real quick, like in LA, I remember before Tyler the Creator and all them blew up, like when Odd Future was young in the shits, like people would talk about like, oh yeah, we seen this fool at the Roxy. You know, like they have venues out there that, you know, they would do shows at. Yeah. That like people go to shows out there because they just go. It doesn't matter who you're gonna go see or who's gonna be the next big star type shit. So basically, what I'm saying is, I don't think the Valley has ever had an opportunity where they know how to go out and show support. But this, we're telling you, like, this is what it looks like. This is what movements look like in the beginning. And if you want to be part of it, or you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm trying to get at. But so go to that.
That's a wrap for this podcast. Who knows, if y'all fucking with this one, then we'll do another one. Next time maybe we'll post our stories, like, for you guys to ask us questions,
or maybe we'll have a third person here,
maybe
who, if you guys have someone that you think would have a cool conversation. I would like to do this again. I want to take a moment. I know I've already said it a couple of times in the interview, but I want to give Jaime his flowers and kind of just recognize the work that he does for a lot of these Valley rappers and this whole movement. A lot of my success, bro, is owed to the help that Jaime is always willing to give me, whether it's shooting a video or just hearing me complain about, you know, whatever. So I appreciate you, dog, like, for what you do for not only me but for everybody in the game. You know, it's an overlooked thing, you know, how hard this shit is, and you do a good job at the position you play, dog.
I appreciate that, man. It means a lot.
So hopefully we run one of these again.
All right, then. It's your boy Jaime for the Holy Closet. We out.
We out.